Alright guys, Famine52 back again, and in today's episode I'm going to show you every rare card that we can get before leaving Balamb for the first time. Alright guys, so the first card that we are going to get that is going to be considered a rare card is actually going to be the Evloret card. Now just progressing through the story, you will naturally collect this. So I'm not going to put that in this video. It is completely unmissable. But the first card that you can get is going to be the Jumbo Cactuar. Now running up and down across the mountains in the fields of Balamb, you will always encounter the Glacial Eye enemy. And when you are carding them, you have a chance to be getting the Jumbo Cactuar card. And I recommend getting at least one of these guys. Now I know in previous videos I said that it was a 6.4% chance. I have since realized that it's actually more of a 6.3% chance. I know that a tenth of a percentage ain't really going to be that big of a difference, but I want to get you guys out the correct information, and that's how you get the Jumbo Cactuar. Now the next card that you're going to be able to get is going to be the Evloret card, and this card is going to be obtained by running around the main field of the Balamb area, and you will eventually encounter the bug bite enemy. Now the bug bite enemy again has that 6.3% chance of refining down into a the Evloret card, and that is going to be a pretty powerful card to help us play triple triads at this point in the game, so don't miss that one. Alright, the next card that you are going to be able to get is going to be the Trauma card. Now this card can be obtained by carding the Caterchipillar enemy, the enemy that I've been calling Caterpillar this whole time, and just fight him in the forest. There's two of them, possibly three, pretty sure it's two, right out there in the middle of the field, and you will encounter those guys most often. I personally recommend going after those guys alone. If you encounter one of them and the two bug bites, just run up on out of there. It's not worth it at this point in the game. I don't really think you'll die, it's just it makes things a lot easier. Now the next card that we can get is going to be the Shumi Tribe member card. Now this card can be obtained by two different enemies at this point in the game. That is going to be obtained either by carding the T-Rexar enemy, which if you haven't been keeping up on keeping your stats maxed out at this point, might be a little difficult to obtain it from. The video you're seeing right now is actually me using the T-Rexar. But another enemy that you can face, which is encountered inside of the Balamb training facility, is going to be the Grat enemy. Now, while you're inside the training facility, all that you will be able to encounter is going to be the T-Rexar and the Grat. So, great place to farm it right there. And this is going to help us teach the card ability to any one of our GFs. The next card that we're going to be able to obtain is going to be inside of the fire mines. Now there are two enemies in here that we could face to get this card. That's going to be the bomb enemy as well as the blue enemy. And the card that we get from this is going to be the Krysta card. And get 10 of these guys and we'll be able to refine down 100 holies for one of our party members without needing to be level 30 before fighting Diablos. So that is really useful to have. Alright, the next card that we can get, and this is actually going to be the final card that we can get from random battles while actually in the Balamb area, that is going to be from the Red Bats. We can refine those guys down into getting the X-ATM092 card, or the mechanical spider boss guy. Now I recommend doing this after you obtain Diablos. That way you can just kind of pelt him with Diabolos' summon ability. Now it is worth noting that Diabolos' ability does do damage based on the level that he currently is. So if your Diabolos is level 9, like mine was at the time of farming this card. That means that every attack is going to do 9% damage. So that means that I could safely get away with using that summon ability about 9-10 times before the bite bug would actually die. I could get away with 11, but I found that more often than not the bite bug died on the 11th attempt. Now you can use Diablos for any one of these cards. This is just the earliest possible chance to get the Red Bat, because they have such low HP that they're just going to die from any attack any earlier at this point in the game. Alright, now for the final card that we can get from battles in this whole area. In the last little bit I said that the Red Bat was the final enemy that we could fight in Balamb. This is actually going to be the Anaconduar, which we do have to fight while we are in Dollet. We come back to Balamb, so I'm considering this part of this section. But by finding the Anaconduar, we will eventually we will eventually card down and get the mobile type 8 card. Alright, now for cards that we actually have to face people in card battles in order to get. First, we're going to start off with the MiniMog card that you can see on my screen right now. Now the MiniMog card is going to be obtained from the little kid running around the main circular hub of Balamb Garden. Just face him a couple times. He will eventually play the MiniMog card, so just go ahead and play him, and until he plays it, beat him, and then there you go, you got the MiniMog card. And the MiniMog card is not the best card in the game, but it is necessary in order to advance the Queen of Cards to where we want to advance her a little bit later. Alright, the next card we're going to be able to get is going to be the Quistis card. This is going to be obtained by challenging the Trep Groupie number 1, which is going to be in the cafeteria on the right hand side of the screen. Just walk up to the table, press square. You'll have an option to face the person in front or the person in back. You want to face the person in back, and that person is going to eventually play the Quistis card for you. The next card we're going to be able to get is going to be the Zell card. Now for the Zell card, we're actually going to be playing Zell's mother, who lives in Balamb Town. Once we get back from the seed mission in Dollet, she is going to be on the third screen back from the docks, and it's going to be the first door on the right. Once we go in the first time, we're going to get a little scene where Zell talks to his mom. Now at that point, we are going to want to leave Balamb Town completely and then just run right back in, and then at that point, not only will she be willing to play triple triads with us, but she will be willing to play her son's card. Now, if for whatever reason she doesn't want to play it for you after a couple of tries, go ahead and leave Balamb Town. Go get in a couple of fights out in the overworld. Maybe try to get some of the cards that you're missing. I know that Shumi Tribe card can be kind of annoying to get. But after a couple battles, just come back, try to battle her again, and she should play it honestly within about 4 or 5 attempts. Alright, the next card that we're going to get is going to be the Seifer card. Now in order to get the Seifer card, once we get assigned our mission to go help a mysterious person over in Timber with the Timber Owls, grab the magic lamp from Sid, go ahead and advance onto the next screen, and then go right back to his office, riding the elevator up to the 3rd floor, and start challenging him in cards, and he will eventually give you the opportunity to win the Seifer card from him. Now this is going to be the last card that we can get through triple triads in this little video. There is one more that, depending on how you want to break the sections of the game, we can obtain right now. That is going to be the Angelo card, but that is going to take a little bit of setting up. So that is going to be its own little video in and of itself. And there's going to be one more card after this one. That is going to be the Diablos card. Once we take on Sid and get Zell from him, what we are going to want to do is go outside, set up our characters so that whoever has Siren on them is able to status effect blind and attack Diablos that way. Go ahead and draw a couple demis from him, and then upon completing Diablos, we are going to obtain the Diablos card. But guys, that is going to be it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe leave a like, and please subscribe as well, and go ahead and leave a comment down below. Maybe tell me one of the cards that you didn't know that you can get in this section of the game. And also, you know what, guys? While you're down there, let me know how you're doing. How's your week been? How's your day been? How's your month been? I know right now a lot of us are stuck inside, so we might be going a little stir crazy. So just let us know how you're doing down below, and please keep it YouTube appropriate. But other than that, this is going to be Famine52 signing out, and until next time, peace out.